something.
Always something.
You don't think by the 10th episode we had it figured out?
They got nothing figured out.
They got nothing figured out.
Nice fade, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice fade, right?
I'll give you an E for effort.
Woo!
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to hold Tyler back.
Oh God!
I'm gonna have to hold Tyler back. Oh, this way. Tyler's about to lose his mind. I thought he was gonna throw the TV out the damn window.
I got notes.
He's got
notes. Listen, there are Democrats on this debate that I have never even seen before. Okay.
First of all, did you see Kelly Slater out there, Mark?
Kelly Slater is running for the presidency of the United States. Cory Booker is not black. I said it.
Yeah. There you go.
Cory Booker is Kelly Slater. Yeah, that Kelly Slater. He is not African American. I don't know what he is. But I've had enough of it. I don't even know where to start. I won't even start with the DNC or whatever it is, the Democratic debate. I'll say this right now. July 17th, 2019, Mueller's going to give a testimony that he was subpoenaed by the Democrats to do, and he's already given it. His report was the testimony.
This is out of control.
The same date. You want to know what happens on July 17th, 2019?
What's that?
Oh, we just got a blood moon over Jerusalem.
Oh, really? Is that the same day as the
same
blood?
same
oh my
day?
God.
I don't know if there's any correlation there. Anyways.
Holy
Oh man. If you saw any of this Democratic debate, I hope you are as absolutely disgusted as I am.
It's absolutely disgusting.
It hurts me. It hurts my head. It hurts my heart. It's making my penis shrivel into my ball sack because that's how disgusting it is.
They ended it with one of them saying the biggest threat to the United States is Donald Trump.
Well, that's a gimme. How about everyone speaking in Spanish?
Oh yes.
The moderators were speaking in Spanish. The moderators. This is for the presidency of the United States of America.
What is going on?
Nothing against speaking in Spanish, but we have all sorts of applications, closed caption, blah 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 blah. If you don't know English, there are ways to get things translated into Spanish. I don't need you to prove that you can speak Spanish. Whoopity frickin' doodah.
Yeah, and it was
no one cares.
It was a requirement. Like, you better know Spanish before you go on
No
that
one
debate.
cares that you speak Spanish.
Kelly Slater, keep surfing, man.
Keep it in the ocean, bro. we don't need
Dude's
Kelly
got blue
Slater's
eyes, man.
Kelly's, what was it, Pro Surfer? Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer?
Yeah.
PS1? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get out of here. You got something before I pop off? You want me to pop off now?
We're already in there.
Number one. I got Spanish. Corey went Spanish. Beto O'Rourke went Spanish. Jose, whatever his freaking name is, I don't even know who he is. I don't know what he is. I don't know who he is.
Why
Spanish
is there so many people? Am I the only one that finds that ridiculous?
What's that?
That there's so many people running.
What's ridiculous is them arguing over top of each other, which is typical for every debate that's happened in the past 10 years, I'd say. Which means there's a moderator problem. Who do we get? I don't know. Let's get Lester Holt.
The alien from outer space.
Look, Google a picture of Lester Holt and look at his what do you
cranium.
call this?
Cranium. I got the profile.
Look at his profile, and then look at one of them skulls that they found with the
yeah.
He ain't right. He ain't right. Yeah. NBC blows up all the Democratic debates, but you remember in 2016 when they were doing the Republican debates, they wouldn't even air that on any local station.
Right.
Was not even aired on any local station. Absolutely disgusting Marshall Plan for Honduras. They're saying we should go into Honduras and how we can throw down martial law in Honduras. It doesn't make any sense. Let them in. We need some provisions on drug dealers and sex traffickers. Well, how the hell are you going to know what's a drug trafficker and what's a sex trafficker?
4 ISIS members were arrested in Nicaragua joining the caravan.
Oh.
One source says.
One source.
Like I said, there's 2 languages at the border. It's Spanish and Arabic.
Let them in.
But let them in. The problem is, everybody's gotten so politically correct, you can't come on TV and say, hey, we got a bunch of people, ISIS members coming in through the border. And this is about to be some real shit, and it's a military tactic, and we're getting invaded by the numbers.
Another big point that they were shouting about is the economy needs to benefit everyone. The economy is not working. Economy is not benefiting anyone but the rich top 10%. Which is absolutely ludicrous. Our economy is the best it has been.
If you're not working right now, it's your own damn fault.
It is your own damn
Everywhere
fault.
I go by has got a now hiring sign.
African American employment rate is at all-time high. Asian American all-time high. Latino American all-time high. Unemployment is at an all-time low. What? We need to bring them in. We need workers. So let's bring in the immigrants. Let's bring in all of the immigrants. Even the undocumented ones. What? Go and ask someone who got here legally through immigration, did all the steps. Go ask them how they feel about what was just talked about for 2 hours. It's still going on. I've never been so infuriated in my entire life. And this is even when Hillary Clinton was running for president. Where the F in hell is Hillary Clinton when you need Hillary Clinton? I'm not saying I need Hillary Clinton. Let me just rewind.
I was like, where?
I don't need Hillary Clinton, but where's she been? Where's she been, Jack? Equal Rights Amendment. Are we still talking about this?
We're still talking about
Are we still talking about women not getting the same pay as a white man? Oh, the white man taking all my rights. Oh, it's my body. It's my rights. It's my body. Equal Rights Amendment.
He's going off.
Raise the minimum wage.
Control.
Because that works. This is another quote that, there was the woman with the white streak in her hair. No idea who she is, who apparently has been in the National Guard. There was Elizabeth Warren, and then there was that other bitch who looks like Elizabeth Warren, but with darker hair, and she's just as dumb. Let me tell you what she said. African women make 61 cents to every white man's dollar. You know why that is? I'll answer it for you. There's more white men employed than there are African women. It has nothing to do with the equal rights. White men can do, honestly, a little bit more than African women. Men can work in trades a lot more than women can, just strictly off of the physical attributes.
And most African women are uneducated.
They're uneducated, no offense. I'm not saying that African women are not smart. That's statistics. 61 cents to every white man's dollar. Get that shit out of there. Oh my gosh. 30%. I can't. I'll be all over the place.
Pocahontas looks like she's been smoking some damn meth or something.
Well, she had to do something. That's one of the most boring women in the world. She said gun violence is a national health emergency.
Oh my
Gun
God.
violence is a national health emergency. And then she said it was a virus.
Oh, it couldn't be all the illegal immigrants coming in and shooting everybody and stabbing everybody.
It's a virus. It's a virus. Whoa. Let's talk about the Asians, the African Americans. Let's talk about the LGBTQWXRYZ.
Well, they had to run the gamut, man, and speaking Spanish at the same time. Why they touched all the subjects? They had to do it all. It's a big old show, man.
Disgraceful. It's absolutely. We got to fight for the LGBTQ community. That all the LGBTQ community. If you're an actual advocate for this, they just want to fit in with other people. So the more that you give them a category. So you got the African Americans, you got the illegal immigrants, you got the LGBTQ community. Who's the minority here? Who are we not talking about?
That's the problem that's creating all these subgroups.
You talk about racism. All that does is create more racism. You talk about anti-homophobic trash shit. It just creates more anti-homophobic or homophobic, not anti-homophobic stuff. You got to keep. We need a Equality Act for gay people. And trans people.
I'm pretty sure people that are gay and whatever
have the same rights as me and you.
Yes, like they can do whatever they want. What's the problem?
I don't know what the problem is. They kept saying there should be no
same-sex marriage is already illegal. If you're a tranny and you're a girl and you're marrying a girl, then you
no difference. No difference. What do you want? Do you want us to put laws on you? Is that what you want?
I guess that's what they're getting.
Is that what you want? Oh, schools, hear this. Red alert! Schools need mental health counselors. What's a mental health counselor, Corey?
Oh my God!
What's another word for a mental health counselor at a school?
Guidance counselor.
Does your school have a guidance counselor?
That's what they went to school for.
No!
That's what their degree is in.
Are you fucking kidding me? How stupid are you guys? It's a virus. Lester Holt's an alien. I just want to shout that out real quick. Oh my gosh. Cory Booker.
Kelly Slater,
excuse me. Kelly Slater, aka Kelly Slater, wants to talk about his neighborhood. Now, from what he said, he apparently lives down the street from me and you. He's like, I heard gunshots in my neighborhood.
They woke me up. I bet you've never been woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning by a Harley revving its engine in its damn garage.
/ gunshots. I heard gunshots. People are getting shot by guns in my neighborhood.
Oh,
put your fucking pants on.
Put them on. Put your pants on.
Oh my African. We need rights for African Americans. We need reparations for African Americans.
How long ago? Get over it.
You
realize, out of control.
You want to talk about the one word that they didn't say, which I'm glad they didn't say, was minority. Because you know what? You know who in my neighborhood? We are the minorities.
Exactly.
You hear us crying about it? Oh my God, my rights.
Everybody looks at us funny because we're white.
Everybody looks at me and immediately thinks that I got a bunch of money and that my dad gave it all to me. Not true. We got to make provisions on our law department because they're racist. They're all racist. We need to have training classes so they know how to treat Latinos and African Americans.
Says, hey, put your hands up.
Oh, you're not putting your hands up?
You're going to get tased.
You're going to get tased.
You reach in your pocket and pull something out, you're going to get shot.
I'm going to say it one more time. Put your hands up. Man, I ain't doing shit. Blah, blah, blah,
you're
blah,
going to get
blah.
tased. Put your hands up.
You've been warned. It's absolutely disgusting that there are people out there chanting and applauding these people when they say things like, we need to re-sign the nuclear deal with Iran.
They asked who would re-sign the nuclear deal, and they all raised their hands except for who?
Kelly Slater. And I think he accidentally didn't raise his hand. I think
said,
he misunderstood the question. If you listen to his response, he's like, I'm not saying I wouldn't want it re-signed, it just needs to be revised. It needs to be revised.
Did you hear what he said? What did he ask?
What did he say? It needs to be revised. What does that mean? What does that mean? It needs to be revised. I'd agree. I would want it back, but I need it revised. That's what every single one of them said. Which means that you don't sign the same fucking deal again. If it needs to be revised, it's not going to be the same deal. How fucking...
What happened?
Stupid are these people?
What happened to not negotiating with terrorists? That's what I want to know.
We don't negotiate with terrorism.
We don't negotiate with it. Out of control.
Accused Trump. Towards the end, they said, "Well, Trump made us lose $130 million drone
for not paying attention.
He wasn't paying attention."
Oh my god!
You can't make this stuff up.
You can't make it up.
Oh my gosh! Let's speak in Spanish so we get more of the Spanish community to like us. Oh, they speak in Spanish. Oh, I'm muy bueno. They're probably offended because the Spanish was probably trash. Okay, if you speak in Spanish and you're trying to prove that you speak in Spanish and it's not spot on Spanish, that is offensive to the Spanish community, Latino community, however they freaking say it. Oh, Oscar and Valeria. It's such a horrible sight that they had to actually risk their lives to get into our country.
That's why you come in legally.
Whose decision was it?
To say, hey, I know I can't go over here. I know it's crazy over here.
I know you said I can't get in, but I'm gonna try to swim over here, behind your back, risk my life and my 3-month-old, I don't know how old the baby was. Fuck it. I'll just put her in my t-shirt. And we'll see if we can't carry him across this water. And we drowned. How do you drown? How do you drown perfectly, floating above the water, and then they just banked up against the...
that was suspicious. That was definitely
incredibly suspicious. Incredibly suspicious that it came up this morning.
Right. Oh yeah.
The day of the debate.
They had to have something to talk about. They had to have something. They had to have some kind of...
They died. They were killed. One of them said they were killed. They were killed by the water. The water just came out the ocean, just killed them.
That water. We gotta ban water now.
Ban the waters.
Ban the border waters.
They want the borders to be wide, frickin' open. They want everybody to come in. They want to give them jobs. They want to give them guaranteed school. They want to give free schooling to everyone. What does that solve? It's proven that going to school is not guaranteeing you a job. It's not guaranteeing you a job. I had some crazy statistic. It was like 70% of every person who goes to school for a certain degree doesn't use that degree in their field, and only like 6% of the people who actually use the field that they studied in don't enjoy their jobs. Schools are dead. You know why? Because we can get every bit of information we need off of these freaking telephones.
Yep.
We don't need school. We can teach ourselves. We need a little bit of school. But college is done, man. It's done. Unless you have a specific field in the medical field or engineering or something that deals with math. I get that. Or you have some sort of tech school. Those are great. But schooling, if you're going to school for an art degree, psychology degree, business degree, get the frick out of here, man. None of that crap works, man. All it does is give you a bill.
I think people would do a lot better if they went to school as they needed it.
Mm-hmm. We need free schools, free health care, free jobs for gays and blacks.
Just free money everywhere.
Let's
Somebody
give
said,
them all
let's
the
play
money.
a drinking game tonight. Every time they talk about free,
Giving something free.
Giving something for free, let's take a shot. I said I'd go broke. I'd go broke.
You would have gone broke within the first 10 minutes.
I would go broke getting free stuff. That's out of control.
Baffled. Also, that just a quick, just another one. They are so stupid that even the individuals in the control room couldn't figure out whose mic was still on.
Oh yeah.
Rachel Maddow, puppet. Chuck Todd, puppet. Lester Holt,
Alien.
alien. Carry on. You got gold nuggets falling from the heavens.
Yeah.
You got
We got
ask
gold.
yourself some questions here.
We got gold coming, folks.
There's gold flying out of the atmosphere. Gold is flying out of the atmosphere.
A billionaire. This has been Fashion TV. Tyler's got to go drink some chamomile and calm down.
Stop being a Democrat. It's crazy.
It's out of control. It's out of control. We just realized something really fucking huge about this whole border dad-daughter bodies in the river situation. Since when do we show dead bodies on the news?
Dead babies on the news. Since when do we put a floating father with his floating child in the same shirt? Did anyone else? They were in the same shirt.
Yeah. But since when do we show dead bodies on the news? When at any of the mass... I probably can't say that.
Media?
No. I'll just say it. Fuck it. When in any of the mass shootings have you seen a dead body?
I get, the shooting things, I was thinking about this, I was marinating in my head, when you get murdered, yeah, they're definitely never going to show that body because it's probably a really gruesome scene. But what's the difference of a bloody dead baby and a baby that drowned?
Okay, yeah, exactly, but we're in Florida, people drown all the time. You still don't ever see the picture of the body floating. How many times did we we hear
Body
about
found.
a floater in the St. Johns
Body
River?
found.
You don't ever
Body
see that
found.
picture.
They had
I'm pretty sure
video of it that they just showed.
I'm pretty sure there's got to be some kind of law against showing.
Well,
it.
they're not legal, so we can do whatever we want with them. That's why they showed it.